Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another interesting episode on Emma English Conversation. I am Michael, a language instructor and podcaster.
And I'm Lena, the co-host of today's show. And today, we're talking about something very, very important, and honestly, something we all suffer from: why we forget new words when we learn them.
Yes, Lena, today's topic is why I forget words, a question every English learner whispers at 2 a.m. after studying vocabulary for 3 hours.
Exactly. You learn a new word in the morning, and by evening, it disappears like it never existed. Poof, gone, like magic, but the sad kind.
So, Lena, let's start simple. Why do people forget words?
Well, the biggest reason is this: our brain gets overloaded. We learn too many words at once. Our brain says, nope, I'm full, and it throws some words away.
It's like trying to carry 20 grocery bags at once. You drop half of them.
Exactly. And another reason is that learners don't use the new word immediately. If you learn a word like astonished, but you don't say it, write it, or hear it again, your brain thinks, unused, let's delete.
The brain is like a phone with low storage. It removes unused apps. But here, the apps are your vocabulary.
Another reason people forget words is stress. When you're nervous, like in conversation, you suddenly can't remember anything, not even your own name sometimes.
Yes, you try to say a simple word like information, but your brain sends only this message: system error, please try again.
So true. And sometimes we forget words because we learn them passively. We only read them, we never speak them, never hear them, never use them in a real sentence.
Exactly. Passive learning is like watching someone exercise and hoping you get fit.
I wish that actually worked.
Me too, Lena, me too.
And here's something important: forgetting is normal.
Yes, even native speakers forget words sometimes. I once forgot the word microwave and called it the food heater box.
That sounds like a caveman explaining technology.
Exactly. So learners shouldn't feel guilty. Forgetting is part of the process.
And the good news is, you can train your brain to remember words better. That's what the next chapters will cover.
And that brings us to the end of Chapter 1.
Today, we learned why forgetting happens: overload, stress, passive learning, and not using words.
But don't worry, we're going to explore practical solutions step by step.
Yes, stay with us as we continue this fun journey.
All right, Lena, last time we talked about why people forget words. Today, let's go deeper into how memory actually works. Because if we understand the brain, we understand the forgetting.
Yes, and our brain is, well, let's say it's hardworking, but also lazy at the same time.
Exactly. It remembers what it thinks is important and forgets what it thinks is not important.
Like how I remember every detail of TV shows from 10 years ago, but forget where I put my keys 5 minutes ago.
Or how students remember their friend's birthday, but forget the new vocabulary they learned yesterday.
Short-term memory versus long-term memory.
Let's break it down simply. When you learn a new word, it first goes into short-term memory. But short-term memory is tiny, small, almost useless. It can only hold words for a short time.
And if you don't repeat the word or use it again, it never moves to long-term memory.
It's like checking into a hotel, but not staying long enough to get a room key.
Exactly. You stand in the lobby for a minute, then leave.
So for vocabulary, we have to help the word move into long-term memory by repetition, practice, and usage.
Why words slip away so fast?
Here's something funny, Lena. Most English learners think forgetting means they're bad at English.
No, forgetting means you're a human being with a normal brain.
That's right. Let's share some real reasons words slip away. The word didn't connect to anything. If you learn generosity, but you don't connect it with a story, a person, a picture, or a real situation, it disappears.
You learned too fast. If you study 25 words in one day, your brain throws half of them in the trash.
You learned without emotion. Emotion makes memory stronger. No feeling, fast forgetting.
Yes, think of it like this. You remember your first crush, your first phone, but you don't remember what you ate for lunch last Tuesday.
Because one has emotion and one does not.
Repeated repetition, the brain's favorite trick.
Michael, let's talk about spaced repetition because it's magic.
Yes, spaced repetition means learning the word, then reviewing it at specific times so the brain says, "Oh, this word again? It must be important."
Exactly. If you review like this, day 1, day 3, day 7, day 14, day 30, the brain locks the word in long-term memory.
But if you learn it once and never see it again?
Poof, gone. Goodbye, vocabulary.
Story trick. Memory loves stories.
One more thing, Lena. Memory loves stories. If you connect a new word with a small story, your brain keeps it longer.
Like learning the word clumsy and remembering your cousin who always drops things.
Or learning the word generous and remembering that one friend who always pays for snacks.
Stories make vocabulary personal, emotional, and unforgettable.
Final message for Chapter 2.
Today, we talked about how memory works, short-term versus long-term, spaced repetition, and using emotion to remember words.
If you forget words, it's not your fault. Your brain is just following its natural system.
In the next chapter, we'll explore practical techniques to remember vocabulary.
Welcome back, everyone. In Chapter 2, we learned how the brain handles memory. Today, in Chapter 3, we're diving into practical methods to remember words better, real techniques you can start using today.
Yes, because learning vocabulary shouldn't feel like carrying a mountain on your back. It should feel simple, fun, and natural.
Exactly. So let's start with one of my favorite techniques, the 3-sentence method.
Technique 1, the 3-sentence method.
Michael, it's simple. When you learn a new word, make 3 sentences immediately.
Example word, confused.
I was confused during the math class.
She looked confused when I explained the rules.
This question is confusing for many students.
And look at that, you've already used the word 3 times. Your brain now knows, okay, this word is important.
Yes, it forces the word into your active memory.
Technique 2, the picture method.
Another powerful trick is the picture method. Whenever you learn a word, imagine a funny picture connected to it.
For example, the word lazy.
Imagine a cat lying on a sofa eating chips.
A cat eating chips?
Yes, the stranger the picture, the stronger the memory.
Laughs, that's true. Our brains love weird images. They make words unforgettable.
Technique 3, the real-life use method.
Here's my favorite. Use the word in real life within 24 hours.
Yes, use it while texting, use it while talking, use it while writing notes, use it while annoying your friends.
Exactly. For example, if you learn the word excited, message someone, "I'm excited for the weekend."
Simple, natural, effective.
Technique 4, word connections.
Another trick, connect new words with old ones.
Example, new word, delighted. Connect it with happy, glad, pleased.
Now your brain has a word family. It remembers better when words are grouped.
Yes, think of it like giving the new word a family, so it doesn't feel lonely in your brain.
Technique 6, voice recording.
This one is powerful. Record yourself speaking the new words.
Yes, speak them out loud. The moment your ears hear your own voice, your brain pays attention. It's like your brain says, "Oh, this word belongs to us now."
Technique 7, the daily 5 words rule.
And please, everyone, stop learning 25 new words per day. Your brain is not a suitcase. It has limits.
Yes, learn only 5 new words per day. That's it.
Slow and steady wins the race, or in this case, keeps the vocabulary.
Final message for Chapter 3.
And that wraps up Chapter 3.
Today, we shared practical, simple, fun techniques to remember words. 3-sentence method, picture method, real-life use, word connections, voice recording, daily 5 words rule.
Michael, if you start using even one of these, you'll notice a big change.
And in the next chapter, we'll talk about why you forget words only during conversation.
So Lena, in the last chapter, we talked about why our brain sometimes treats new vocabulary like spam email, delete, delete, delete. But today, today, we are talking about something even more dramatic.
Dramatic? What is it? Because the only drama in my life is when I lose my charger.
No, today's drama is about mental fog, those moments when you want to remember a word, but your brain just says, access denied.
Oh, that happens to me all the time. I'll be talking confidently, and suddenly my mind becomes as blank as a white wall.
Exactly. So let's break this mystery. One major reason people forget words is cognitive overload.
Meaning too much stuff in the brain?
Yes, just like your phone storage. When it gets full, even taking a screenshot feels impossible. Same with the brain. When you learn too many words at once, it panics and forgets half of them.
That's why people say learn 10 words daily, not learn 200 words right now or else.
Right. Slow and steady actually wins the memory race. Another big reason is lack of emotional connection.
So words need emotions?
Pretty much. When you learn a word that connects with your life, your interests, or something funny, it sticks longer.
So that's why I always remember vocabulary from romantic dramas and forget vocabulary from grammar books.
See? Emotional connection. Next, we have stress and pressure.
Wait, stress makes you forget words?
Absolutely. When you're nervous, your brain switches to survival mode. Danger ahead. It does not care about vocabulary. It cares about escaping embarrassment.
That explains why students suddenly forget everything in speaking exams.
Yes, stress shuts down access to recently learned information. And last one for this chapter, lack of sleep.
Oh no, that one hurts.
Sleep is crucial for memory. When you sleep, the brain transfers new words into long-term storage. If you don't sleep well, your brain says, sorry, storage temporarily unavailable.
So sleeping equals learning?
Exactly. And no, students, this does not mean I was studying by sleeping. Let's be honest.
Good try, though.
Final message of Chapter 4. And that wraps up today's discussion. Mental fog, stress, overload, and lack of sleep, these are the hidden enemies that steal your vocabulary. But don't worry, every word you learn can come back with the right techniques, which we'll explore in the next chapters. Welcome back, everyone. Chapter 5 is here, and today we're answering a funny but honest question. Why do some words stay in our brain forever, and some words escape like they're running from the police?
Michael, honestly, some words behave like loyal friends. They stay with you everywhere. And then there are words like substantial or meticulous. They leave me the second I need them.
Exactly. So let's explore why this happens. First reason, repeated exposure.
Meaning, how often you meet the word?
Yes, words you see in movies, conversations, songs, or daily life stay longer because your brain says, oh, I've seen this guy before, let him in.
And the rare words? The brain says, sorry, who are you again?
Precisely. Second reason, active usage.
So if I don't use it, I lose it?
That's exactly how vocabulary works. When you use a word in a sentence, conversation, or writing, you train your brain to remember it.
So memory is like muscle training?
Yes. If you stop exercising, the muscle becomes weak. If you stop using a word, it slowly disappears.
No wonder my vocabulary sometimes feels like it skipped the gym.
Third reason, personal relevance. Words connected to your hobbies stay longer.
Like when I learned the word vintage, I remembered it instantly because I love old-fashioned things.
Exactly. But when you learn a boring or unfamiliar word, the brain treats it like homework. Later.
So the solution is learn words that matter to you first?
Yes, that builds confidence. Next reason, context.
Oh yes, context is powerful.
Very powerful. When you learn a word inside a story, a funny situation, or a real-life example, it sticks much better than learning it alone.
So instead of memorizing reluctant equals unwilling, I should imagine a child reluctant to eat vegetables?
Perfect. The last reason for this chapter is emotional memory.
that sounds deep.
It is. If you learn a word during a strong emotional moment, funny, embarrassing, exciting, you'll never forget it.
I once mispronounced a word in front of my teacher and the whole class laughed. I still remember that word perfectly.
And that, my friend, is emotional memory. Final message of Chapter 5. Some words stay because they are used, repeated, relevant, or learned with emotion. Others run away because they feel lonely, unused, or boring to the brain. But don't worry, with the right techniques. Welcome back, everyone. In Chapter 6, we're diving into something very practical: how to actually make words stay in your memory. Not for one day, not for 1 hour, but long term. The type of memory where the word becomes your best friend, not a guest who visits once and disappears.
Oh, finally. Because honestly, Michael, my brain treats new words like temporary visitors, no long-term commitment.
Don't worry, today we're fixing that. Let's start with Technique 1, spaced repetition.
Ah, the fancy name. What does it mean?
It means reviewing a word after increasing periods of time. For example, learn the word today, review after a few hours, then next day, then after 3 days, then a week.
So basically, don't cram everything in one day?
Exactly. Cramming works for exams, not for real memory.
Technique 2, use the word in a sentence.
I love this one. Whenever I learn a new word, I try to use it in a funny sentence so I remember it.
That's perfect. Funny sentences stick better. For example, if the word is determined, say, I am determined to finish my chocolate cake today.
That's extremely memorable.
Technique 3, create a mental picture.
If the word is chaotic, imagine your room after trying on 20 outfits.
Oh wow, that picture is too real. I'll never forget chaotic now.
Exactly. Technique 4, connect the word to your life.
Meaning relate it to something personal?
Yes, if the word is energetic, think of a friend who talks nonstop. If the word is frustrated, think of your phone freezing during an important call.
That helps so much because the memory becomes emotional.
Right. Now, Technique 5, speak out loud.
Oh, reading silently isn't enough?
Not always. When you hear yourself say the word, your brain gets audio input. More senses equals stronger memory.
So the trick is speak it, hear it, visualize it, and use it.
Exactly. Finally, Technique 6, learn words in groups or themes.
Like learning all food vocabulary together or all job interview vocabulary together?
Yes, when words are grouped, they support each other. Your brain loves patterns.
Final message of Chapter 6.
Vocabulary doesn't stick by chance. You must train your brain using repetition, personal connections, visual images, speaking aloud, and learning in meaningful groups. With these techniques, forgetting becomes harder and remembering becomes natural. And here we are, Chapter 7, the final chapter of today's topic. We've talked about why you forget words, how the brain works, and techniques to make vocabulary stay. Now we're putting everything together and adding one final powerful strategy most learners ignore.
I'm excited for this final strategy. It sounds like a secret recipe.
It kind of is. But first, let's recap the journey so far. You forget words because your brain filters out information it doesn't actively need, you don't use words often enough, emotional connection is missing, and the brain dislikes boring, unnatural learning.
Basically, the brain is like a picky eater. It only wants food it likes.
Exactly. And we've discussed smart ways to make learning more brain-friendly. Spaced repetition, using words in meaningful sentences, creating funny or visual pictures, relating words to your life, speaking them out loud, and learning vocabulary in themes.
These techniques already helped me feel more confident. But what's that final powerful strategy?
Here it is. Use the words in real conversations. Not just writing, not only repeating, but actually speaking to another human being.
Ah, I knew it. Real communication forces the brain to remember because it becomes meaningful.
Exactly. When you use a word naturally, your brain labels it as important for survival. If you learn the word frustrated but never say it in real life, your brain thinks, well, I guess we don't need this. Delete.
But if I say it to a friend, I was frustrated at work today. The brain says, oh, she needs this word. Store it safely.
Right. The more you use words, even simple ones, the more they become part of your natural English. And here's a simple rule for everyone listening. Use a new word 3 times in one day, and it becomes yours.
That's so good. 3 times is realistic, not stressful, not impossible.
And it's fun. You can even challenge yourself. Learn 5 new words, try using each in a real sentence today.
I might annoy my friends, but I'll speak amazing English. Worth it.
Totally worth it. And remember, forgetting is normal. What matters is how you train your memory.
Final message for the whole series. Thank you for joining us in this deep and fun journey about why you forget words. If you practice consistently, connect emotionally with vocabulary, and use new words in real-life conversations, your English will grow naturally and confidently. Keep learning, keep practicing, and remember, your brain loves meaningful English.